Welcome back to my channel, and after the last couple of weeks of the reveals that we've got, there's lots of exciting stuff coming out, so there's quite a few bits I'm really excited to come along, so hopefully they won't take too long, and the couple of bits are dated for October and some towards more the end of the year, but so far I've just received these from Hasbro Pulse, so thank you for getting them out as quick as they did. On the date that they said they were going to, so that's pretty cool. And this is wave 2 of the retro Megazords. So we've got the Mega Tigerzord, the White Tigerzord, the Black and Gold Dino Megazord, and the Dragonzord in his like warrior mode, I suppose. But they have just labelled it as Dragonzord, so yeah, that's cool. The boxes are what we've seen before. I'm not going to go massively into detail on all of them, but we'll just grab one and we'll have a little look at them. So we've got the obviously they're advertising the fact that it's plastic free, except tape and glue, which is all right, whatever. And then we've got nice artwork on the front of all the boxes, so you can just see them all there. On the side, just tell us what it is. So it's Dragonzord in battle mode, so there you go. And then we've got information on the side there, a little tab that you can open out, and nothing on top. Then inside we get one of these, so it's like an old VHS, and it looks like sort of a 2-pack VHS, I suppose, just because of how thick it is. So we've got our little drawing on the front, which looks pretty cool. The fact that the tape is at the start, so that always helps. And then inside, just a little bit of scenery. And in this one, it just actually tells us. So I have opened these and taken them out just because it's easier. And I wanted to be able to have a little fiddle with them first. So this one inside tells us just to clip the tops of the arms on the Mega Tigerzord. So that one is empty. So yeah, they're all pretty cool, and they all come with their different variations of it, but they're all basically the same. And now they're all out of the boxes, whatever. This is the black and gold with some red Dino Megazord. So he is what you'd expect it to be, exactly the same as the other one, just in black and gold. They look quite nice in gold, but other than that, there's no real detail on the back. They're obviously just moulded in that coloured plastic or sprayed all at the same time or whatever. But still looks nice. Pretty cool. I'm not one that would usually buy all the black and gold stuff, but seeing as this was cheap, I wanted to sort of just complete the wave more than anything. So his arms rotate the same as the last one, I believe, and his arms swivel. Got minimal leg movement, head swivels all the way around, and he comes with and holds his sword quite well. And just a quick comparison, there he is with the other one. It is literally just exactly the same and sprayed different. You can't really see as much in this. I mean, I don't expect to see any detail in these because you know if you're buying them that you're not going to get any detail in them. So a lot of people are either buying them for what they are, like myself, or they are going to the effort of painting them themselves. The only... No, that's the same. So I was going to say there's a bit of difference in the arm bend, but there isn't. It's the same. So there they are, the difference in them. Next up, we have got our Mega Tigerzord. I really like this. I think it's, for what it is, it's okay. I have saved the best till last, so I will show you my favourite one at the end. But he holds his little... I don't know, is that meant to be a sword or some sort of dagger? But there's a little handle for it anyway, so he holds that pretty well in there, which you can see. The detail on it isn't too bad. They've probably added more than I'd have expected, so they've painted all this in there, and they've just painted the bits that count. Nothing on the legs, unfortunately, which is a little bit of a shame. And then on the back, they've just left it all plain. Now, you wouldn't really buy this and display it this way. So for me, I'm quite happy with how he is. So these two bits at the top come off when they're in the box, and you just clip them on the top. They literally just push on. A little bit tough to get on, but they were okay. So we've got a little bit of movement in the arm on that side. I don't know if that's meant to even do that, but oh yeah, there you go. So it's cracked it. There we are. So we've got a little bit there, some movement on the arm swivel, bare minimum on the legs, but they do move. This is what's restricting it. So anything that's got this kind of bottom on it is obviously going to restrict the movement of the legs mostly. Our hands swivel around both sides, and then we've got some looking around on the head that you can do. Obviously it goes all the way around, so there he is. And then next up we've got the Megazord in the battle mode. I really like this one as well, to be honest. I would, if I didn't have the rest of these, I probably would have bought this one just to put in with my Green Ranger shelf. And he is pretty cool. So it's nice that it comes with this little staff. It does pop in into two, so you can take the top bit off. So when it comes in the box, it comes separated like this. So you just poke that in the hole there. And he's got a little handle on the back, goes in his hand, and there he is. The detail on this is alright, so the gold's quite nice on there. The red in the face is nice. You can see at least the teeth are moulded in. And as I've said before, I wouldn't expect too much out of these because they are sort of what they are. But it makes sense to have done these, especially when they've already got some of the stuff sitting there. These are quite nice. There's detail in the chest, on the belt maybe, and then obviously our normal Megazord legs, which we've seen before. And again, we're getting a little bit more movement with this one. So his legs do actually move, surprisingly, because there's nothing restricting. So they are all on the same ball joint inside. But if there's anything restricting movement that comes further down, that's the trouble that's causing them to not be able to move too much. And then we've got arm rotation, go out. We've got hands as well. And again, head goes all the way around on this one, and I believe that is about it. So there he is. I'll save this one till last just because this is my favourite one. So I'll show you the figure first and I'll tell you why. But the detail in the face is decent enough, so you can definitely see what it is. They've bothered to paint the sides here, unlike on this one. Obviously they haven't painted underneath, which would be the equivalent to being the side there, I guess. Yeah, it would. So, and then the detail in the chest on the tiger's nice as well. They've added lots of like little painted logos in there, which is nice. And then we've got the same just there. So there he is, looking cool. He comes with his sword, which obviously just slots in his hand as the same as the others. And then going down to the legs, small bit of detail on there, and then again, nothing on the back. But this one, to me, it looks a bit more relaxed just because they've put some bend in his arm. So rather than his arm just going up and down, you can kind of pose him a little bit better. Although you can't move those at this joint and the elbow, it does look a lot better. So it does have a little swivel there, so you can sort of pull the arm out. It does obviously go all the way around. And then same on the other side. Our head goes all the way around. And then on the legs, and this is what I'm talking about, restricting the movement. So this is what's stopping it from being able to move, is the fact that it's hitting against there. But yeah, this is why I like this one, just because he looks a bit more relaxed and he's got a bit more, you know, you can sort of put him how you want him. He looks pretty cool doing his thing there. So there they are all together. There's nothing really new in them. They don't do anything new. compared to the other on wave 1, especially with the green and the gold and black one being obviously so similar to the Dino Megazord because it's just a repaint. So there's definitely nothing new in that. And here they are, both waves together at the same time. So this is what we've got so far. I really hope they continue to do these because I really like them. They're an excellent space saver. So for me, I really don't have the space to be able to buy each full-size Megazord. So for me, these are really cool, and it's a good, cheap, space-saving way of being able to grab all of these lovely Megazords. So I know these are out in the US and other countries and have been for a little while, but for the UK, these have just hit this week. So it's been nice to be able to grab something new to add to the collection. So I'm super happy with these. And let me know your thoughts. If you're happy with these and you've been buying them, let me know. I understand a lot of people have been skipping the black and gold Megazords, which absolutely, completely makes sense. So I don't blame you for that. But yeah, I really like them. And again, this is my favourite one just because he looks a little bit more posed, which I know he didn't in the show, but yeah, he looks cool. I really like that. And I'm really happy with this Dragonzord one as well. So, and as I explained, I'd have definitely picked that up anyway, even if I wasn't collecting this line, just to go with my Green Ranger stuff, which is coming along nicely. Just want to say a big congratulations to, I believe it was Sean Herbert, and I'm really sorry if I've got that wrong, which I have. It's Shane Herbert, sorry, for winning the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Power Ranger crossover Funko Pop on my Instagram. So that will be making his way to him, and I hope he really enjoys that. So if you fancy checking out, I have got something a bit bigger planned with a friend of mine who does a podcast. So hopefully we can get that sorted soon, and that will be up on my Instagram and stuff. So stay tuned for that. And if you've enjoyed the video, like and subscribe, and I appreciate everyone for supporting so far, so thanks again. And until next time, stay safe guys, and I'll see you soon.
Megazord power!